Are you a new VIPKID teacher? Well, this video is just for you. I'm going to share with you 8 tips to be able to get a student base that keeps coming back to you and be able to keep getting regulars when you're first starting out. So number 1, open lots of slots. So open as many slots as you possibly can because you want to start being able to catch students. Kind of like, you're catching all the, how would you put it? The flies, or you're catching all the little things and be able to bring them all together. So you got to start putting things out there to be able to catch, go fishing for students basically. And because it's kind of random, I don't know exactly how it works, but it just, for me, it's like I slowly got students by just opening up a lot of slots, and then they slowly started trickling in and wanting to come back. That's how I get and fill up most of my schedule, is by students that come and then they keep coming back. And then be patient. It takes 2 to 3 months to be able to get started and really get going. I started in January and I didn't really have a full schedule till March. Was it March? Or end of February, March. And so it took me a little while, but now I have the exact schedule that I want. I do right now 12 to 13 hours a week. That's about 25 to 28 classes. That's my goal. The classes are 25 minutes each. And so, whatever works for you, whatever kind of income you're looking for, just depends on what you want to do. But when you're first starting out, open up a lot of slots and be patient. Number 3, do your best in class. This is the best way to get more students because, this student will tell their mom, and this mom will tell this other mom, and this mom. It spreads. And so best way to get clients or students is to just do really well in each meeting that you have and just give it your all, do your best. And number 4, get more certifications. You can get lots of different certifications. There's interactive level 2 and 3, and then there's 4 and 5. I have 2, 3, 4, and 5. But so the 4 and 5 are for usually older students or more advanced students in English. And then 2 and 3 are usually younger students, or they have lower levels of English. So depending on if you want to teach learners that know English really well, you don't need to do a lot of TPR, which is total physical response. So when you say look, look around, or when you say hi, you wave, or listen, this cupping the ear motion is saying listen, or I'm listening to you. You point, TPR just means total physical response. Yeah, you have to do a lot of that in 2 and 3, but 4 and 5, I don't need to do it as much. I just kind of listen to the student and let them talk. It's usually 50-50. You want the student talking 50% of the time, you 50% of the time, and sometimes a little more with certification 4 and 5. So just figure out what you'd like, test it out, see which students work for you, and get more certifications if you don't like the level you're at. But the more certifications you have, the more students that are going to be able to work with you. So that's why I recommend getting more certifications. And something I heard that works for some people is they close slots right before they go to bed. So if they have some slots that aren't open, say you have a class at 4 a.m., 4:30, 5 a.m., but you're missing one at 5:30, and then you have a 6 a.m. So you just have this half-hour slot that's not filled. So try closing it and then opening it, and then make sure it's set for 24 hours, a short notice booking. And that would mean that it's blue and not white on your app. Or if you're doing it on the computer, just make sure it's a short notice booking so that someone can book it an hour before. So they can book it as long as it's before 4:30 our time. So go ahead and try doing that. And then 6, teach trial classes. So get certified to teach trial classes. Again, this one hasn't worked for me as well. I've taught a couple trial classes and I did all these printouts and everything, but I don't really use them that much. I think for some people it works really well to be able to start building your students, but I didn't have that luck. Might work for you though. And then send gifts to students. This is actually something I just found out. You can send gifts for free, so these little cards, e-cards. You can also send it to their house if you ask for the parents for their address, but you just do it on your app, on your phone, and then you're able to like go in there and send them a gift, like a little present. And that's a good way to keep them coming back to you, like, oh yeah, I have an awesome teacher, she reached out to me, and then they'll reach back out to you, and hopefully you'll continue getting them. And number 8, invest in the dollar store. Some VIP teachers really like Target, and I don't go to Target as much, but like all this stuff is from the dollar store. And then I have like this map that I'm still kind of waiting to put up because I don't know, I just haven't done it yet. Because I like to show them where I'm from, and so I like to point to it. And I have a bunch of little things, like I got these cute little guys from the dollar store, and students really like to see these, and they guess what color they are, and then they get stars. Always give your students stars, by the way. That's just a side note, like during the lesson, because one time, one of my first classes, I forgot to give the students stars, and the mom got really mad, and I was like, sorry, but you know, whatever. So just continue, make sure they get 5 stars if they did a good job. If they didn't do a good job, you know, use your discretion, give them 4 stars or something. And usually that's a good motivator, because if they don't get 5 stars, sometimes the parents don't give them things. So yeah, those are 8+ tips that can help you get started and build all your students, your student base, and I hope that some of them help you. I'm sure there's lots of different other ways, but I'm going to continue giving some more advice here about what's worked for me for VIPKID. And so yeah, just keep looking out for my videos, subscribe to my channel, and be able to learn more about how to discover your passion and purpose, as well as VIPKID. Thank you so much.